Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Friday Night Explorer, we're going to explore some new 9 life combo with the new invention, the new inclusion of Coveted Falcon from the Murderer Carlos house. So this is one of those old combos that you give something to your opponent and make them lose because you give that to them. So the idea is that 9 lives can protect all damage from us. If a source will deal damage to us, prevent that damage, and we put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. And there's more than 9 incarnation counter on it, or 9 or more, then we have to exile 9 lives, and whenever 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Well, we have Coveted Falcon, which is pay 3 for morph, mega morph, the disguising morph, and then we can pay 2 to unmorph it, and whenever it turns face up, we get to give our opponent any number of permanents we control. And so we give them 9 lives, and then when 9 lives leaves the battlefield, they lose instead of we lose. That's fun, right? So that's the idea of this deck. We also have a small combo with Solemnity with 9 life. If we happen to play against mono red, we can just have 9 life and Solemnity, and they basically can't do anything to us ever, because this will lock them all down. The rest of the deck is just counter spells and card draws to help us get that combo. And we have March of Otherworldly Light, 2 March and 2 Get Lost to basically remove things from our opponent's side like creatures, or we can use those to remove our 9 lives when we give it to our opponent. So then, guess what? The 9 lives left their battlefield, they lose the game. We also have 4 Deduce for card draw, 4 Omen of the Sea for card draw, 2 Dovin's Veto to counter our opponent's way of stopping our combo, and then 4 No More Lies just to counter as a tempo play. And then we also have 2 Temporary Lockdown to lock down the wide board if we need to, 3 Memory Deluge for additional card draw, 1 Farewell, and 2 Devastating Mastery as more board wipes. Now the Devastating Mastery also has a 4 mana ability where if we pay 4 instead of 6, right, an opponent chooses up to 2 non-land permanents they control and return them to their hand, and then destroy all other permanents. So if they have nothing else other than 9 lives, they have to choose that, right? Since it's not up to, no, it is up to 2. Well, either way, if they don't choose it, we destroy the 9 lives and they lose anyways. So it's kind of the idea. So we can blow up the board for just 4 mana instead of 6 mana as a Farewell would do, right? So Devastating Mastery actually kills everything, unlike Farewell, which doesn't kill Planeswalkers. Farewell does kills Graveyard as well, so that might be something. But that is why there's 2 Mastery and 1 Farewell in the deck. Now, something to keep in mind is we can actually give our opponent things like our Temporary Lockdown or Omen of the Sea. It's not going to be very useful for them because we got our ETB effect already, but Coveted Falcon will get us card draw based on how many things we give our opponent. So that's also a thing. We can also give them Solemnity because it's just it's a mirror effect, right? It's a symmetric effect, so players can get counters. Counter can be put on artifact, creatures, enchantments, or lands, which means, hey, you know, you can have that. Doesn't matter to us. We still get our card draw, and all the effects will still be placed. Now, the rest of the deck, that's the whole deck. The rest of the cards are lands, and we're going to have 1 Castle Ardenvale, 1 Egonjo, 2 Planks, 1 Hall of Storm Giant, 3 Islands, 1 Otawara. These are land-based that I just directly copied because I haven't really figured out what the best lands are yet. So we got 4 Deserted Beach, of course, with blue-white. Let me move over a little. Blue-white. 4 Hallowed Fountain, because I actually have 4 Hallowed Fountain, but a lot of blue-white Explorer. I went ahead and crafted these. 2 Hengate Pathways, and then 3 Restless Anchorage, and then 3 Field of Ruin. So we have a lot against manlands, but we also have a lot of our own manlands to attack with. We got 3 Restless Anchorage, 1 Hall of Storm Giant, and 1 Castle Ardenvale, which is not a manland, but generates mans with their land. So it does get damage through, right? Getting damage through is all we need because our opponent can't get damage to us. And if we need to win, we can win that way. One additional thing you can remember is Otawara, your own 9 lives when you give it to your opponent. So, hey, that bounces back to my hand. And look, 9 life left your battlefield, I win. So that's the idea of the deck. I've never played it, so I'm gonna play it. How good is this? Explore is very, very fast now, but with a 9 life in play, I don't know how our opponent's really gonna get to us. Especially if they're burned. Let's see what they're playing. Alright, we got a Solemnity. No 9 lives, but we have card draw, so I can keep. I do get to go first. We'll say hi. Solemnity is such a fun card. We said hi, some dumb name. Oh, that's not a pet, right? That's just part of the map. That's cool. Look at that bear. Oh, that is a pet. Your pet is a bear. You gonna play a mountain and burn me? No, it's that deck. Alright, well, let's Omen and see what we can get. This is, I think it's Absent Greasefang or the... Yeah, Absent Greasefang. Pretty quick. Well, these are okay cards. I mean, I have 2 Omens, so... Oh, jeez. That's a lot of dead draws. So if Greasefang comes out, we gotta march it. That's about all we can do. Will you be able to play Greasefang? No Greasefang right now. Thoughtseize. Alright, he's gonna take my Solemnity. I got a lot of card draw, so if he takes Solemnity, that's fine. I don't like it, but I don't know if he will take it. He might take a March. He does take the Solemnity. I need more lands. Field of Ruin is... It is a land. No. My turn. We'll pay 2 life. I need the 4 mana in order to march this Greasefang. If that's what he wants to do. Taking a lot of damage here. Just hard, straight up chariot. Alright, let's deduce something. That's a land. I don't know why he's hold up mana like that. I mean, he's... Or not the mana, the priority like that with his cats. I wish I could get my cats. No can do. We'll hide it. I mean, I don't know if he cares that I'm hiding it, but I'll hide it anyways. I can still get rid of a Greasefang if I need to. Also, the Greasefang won't do anything right now, because he'll bring back a Seeker's Chariot. He already has a Seeker's Chariot. I need my cats. I need my cats, man. Got my Solemnity. He's got a crew. I have to take 7 here. No Bloxies. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh. Well. So I can turn it face up anytime, right? Can turn it face up anytime. I'll pay the 2 life. So if I turn this face up, he gets the 9 life. I get to draw a card. You know, let's see if I can do this, right? If I turn this, it has hexproof, so it can't really target. I turn the face up. I'll have 1 mana. I can exile 2. Three, right? 3 permanents. I'll pay 3. I'll exile 2 things. Oh, it's hexproof. Oh! Huh. I didn't think this through. That's hexproof on his side. I think I just die. Okay, didn't think this through. So, a little bit more playing of this deck is required. I can't march the 9 lives on their side. I don't know why I didn't know that. This is why I never played this deck before. And so I should have waited until he attacks, try to get it to 9, and then I'll give it to them. That's the idea, anyways. So if I can't march, and I can't get lost it, the only thing I can do is actually... yeah, the only thing I can do is actually wait till it has 9 counters, right? And then give it to them, which I think is fine, and it's... Our opponent really can't do much against it. They can only board wipe. Alright, opponent goes first. Sure. Okay, enough hand. They're Yorion. Okay. Well, if they're Yorion, we're just gonna do the control thing with them. Hey, look, mirror. Would you like to play anything with 2 mana? Blue-white? I didn't think so. Now you would, right? Omen of the Sea. It's a big deck. 2 top. Wow. I did not expect 2 top. I also have Omen of the Sea. Do I also 2 top? Yeah, why not? It looks fun. These are the cards I want. So, here's Hall. I still have Normalize open, so whatever he wants to do. Actually, I don't need a second Field of Ruin. I have a Field of Ruin already. Let's see. Wandering Emperor can come out here, so I don't know if I want to just run out of Deduce into a Wandering Emperor. Memory Deluge? No. That gets rid of 2 sides of the Memory Deluge. That's pretty important. Field of Ruin. Now I have to, because I have nothing else to play. And if he wants to Wandering Emperor me here, I guess I'll have to eat it. There's our 9 lives. Now we just gotta be careful with how he plays. So, we'll play our Field of Ruin. Get my Hall. Let's see. If I tap 4 here, I could walk into a No More Lives, right? I don't want to tap 4 here. We'll kill his Anchorage. No, I don't need to kill his Anchorage right now. Just draw a card. That's a land. A lot of white. I have enough blue mana. 2 blue is enough. And I have more Field of Ruin, so I don't think it matters too much. I'm not really quite sure how to fight against this deck, though. It's very controlly, so we're going to have to really time our own plays, which is hard, because I don't think they're going to tap out for any one play. And this is just going to get countered if I play it incorrectly. I need Dovin's Veto. But Dovin's Veto is not very good. That only counters his counter spell, and then he can just counter it again. Counter the same spell against something else. Lots of Field of Ruin on their side too. Alright, if he's not gonna do anything, well, that's gonna give him 7 mana, right? If he gives me an extra mana, which I have 1 right now, right? If he kills the Restless Anchorage, I'll get another mana, and then I can sacrifice my Omen. It's not much. I don't think sacrificing the Omen matters too much. Oh man, 2 blue-white decks just going at it. Right, those are all of my basics, by the way. That's a little risky. I get a Dovin's Veto. I don't need more basic lands, do I? Let's throw out the Field of Ruin anyways, threatening them a little bit. Gonna get my Anchorage. If I tap this right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets 4 mana, but I'd rather me having that extra mana than him. I gotta put a stop here so I don't lose my mana right now. Will you let me Memory Deluge? Are you going to No More Lies me? I can pay for No More Lies. Unless he wants to double No More Lies. In which case that gets 2 cards out of his hand, which I'm okay with. I can stop that. Get another Veto. Get another Anchorage. Oh man. This is one heck of a game. Teferi Hero Dominaria.
I'm known for my excellent timing. We need to move quickly.
Right, I've got to get rid of his Teferi. Luckily, I have a Get Lost. So let's start with that. I don't really need the Field of Ruin here. Get Lost. Alright, it's lost. We'll play another Restless Anchorage. Right? Yeah, it's fine. Anchorage is fine. I got Deduce mana and I got Dovin's Veto mana. Just slaying counterspells left and right here. I'm not even a counterspell deck. Shark Typhoon. Alright, it's got 2 more mana. Can I get something good here? No. Omen. I need the little bird, right? Yeah, I need a little bird here. Well, Omen, give me the bird. Well, Omen, give me the bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can Devastating Mastery it. It's got 2 mana open. I don't really have a counterspell, so let's start with the Omen. Temporary Lockdown will be very interesting. If I play my 9 lives here, I feel like I'll be on a back foot a lot, right? He only has 2 cards left, but he gets to play a lot of his spells. So I can Devastating Mastery to kill his Shark Typhoon. I guess I have to instant speed card draw and scry, so I'll just do that. I don't know what kind of counterspell he will run in that deck. So far, I have not seen any. Honestly, I have not seen any counterspell, which is even scarier. He's been holding up his counterspells. Let's activate. No, let's tap this. Activate this ability. Scry 2. That's not what I want. Scry 2 more. Oh boy. That gives me a window. I need to get the best cards I can get. And they're making a decision right now. I don't really want to play against blue eye control with this deck. This is so hard. Alright, we get a Raven. So how do we do this? He has 2 mana, right? Let's play on white. So if I play this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have enough. Let's see if he stops this. I feel like he has a counterspell. He's reading. We got a reader. Oh, he lets it out. Okay, good. If he lets it out, will he let this out? He's probably got a counterspell, huh? I mean, if there's no more life, make this appear. He gets a shark. Okay. Now I guess he can wipe my board. And I'll die. Alright, so that's not great. This costs 2. I don't have 2 to use. Oh boy. What else you got? I don't know why he made this appear with a 2 instead of 4. Shark Typhoon. Another Shark Typhoon. Okay, so if he has a counterspell, I need to have my counterspell back, right? What's the ability that taps all my mana? I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's not what I want. God damn it. 9. That was really bad. Just did it all wrong. Okay, so I'll turn this face up. You can have this. And yeah, you can have that. I can't even use the mana. Just, this is dumb. This is so dumb. Alright, if he has one counter spell, I just lose. This has been fun. I have so much mana too, it's just wasted on the Anchorage. Absorb. You got it. So 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. That's lethal for me. So, okay, my plan was to give him all my lands. Tap all my mana. Right, give him all my lands. And then I will draw that many cards and hope to get a counter spell. It's so hard to play this deck. I'm gonna keep trying. It's fun, but in a very sort of struggling, frustrating way. But still fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's been kind of fun to play. Really just trying to figure out what's my out here. It's just a struggle to play on Arena where everything is working against me, right? Can't even take back the activation. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the mana. But it was just like right there. It didn't say it. Whatever. Let's just keep going. Alright, opponent goes first. It looks like a burn deck. So, you know, it's always fun to fight a burn deck after going through all that struggle. Voldarian Epicure. Yeah. Yeah, you're a very good deck. Let's go to play tap. Rakdos. So not a pure burn, but definitely an interesting deck. Maybe he'll Thoughtseize me. Or Rakdos Vampire. What am I saying? That's obviously what that deck is. Look, they're not even using good lands. They're using crappy lands. So probably just imported the deck and didn't look at it. Really? You didn't want to play your sword there? There it is.
I have not survived millennia.
And the Vein Ripper. Here comes. Not a Vein Ripper. That's not how you play that game. That's actually kind of interesting, huh? So do I really need the Memory Deluge? I do. I do like to have the Memory Deluge in my hand. Alright, so I need to play the Agonjo actually. Or do I feel to ruin him? So what am I doing this turn? So I want to hide the Falcon, right? It costs 2 to unhide it. Let's play the field. I have 2 of them, so I can afford to throw one out there. Maybe he has Thoughtseize? And I should have played the 9 lives? I don't know.
Thank you for your service.
You want to kill my face down part? Okay. That's a big waste on his part, but sure. And he gets to draw a card? Bloodtide Harvester, pretty good for him. Alright, so I'm gonna have some lives. There. Good luck dealing 9 damage to me this turn. What kind of saying is that? It's gonna be very easy for him to do it. But it is what it is. You serious right now? What's he gonna name? Really? Sure. You salt the Falcon too. Jeez. I get a zombie. Oh no, only in my hand, right? Let's see. Then creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token for each card exiled from their hand this way. Yeah, good job. Big brain play. What else you gonna do? This guy only plays EDH. You can tell by seeing 9 life and be like, oh no, I need to get the Solemnity out. They're gonna get Thoughtseize and I'm gonna cry. Oh, they're holding up the blood. So I need more blue. If he wants to kill my face down card again, I have to throw something at him. This is going to be 1/4, right? If he does 3 damage, it's actually not much. What does he target? First you pay the ward. Then we turn it face up. You can have these. Alright, now I gotta get rid of the 9 lives somehow, and I need to have a farewell or a lockdown won't do it. Does get rid of a lot of these cards. But I need to have my farewell or my devastating mastery, right? So I think I can just hit the Sorin. If I hit this, I get it back. I don't really care about it back that much. This is a... It's got 1 mana, right? So I guess I'll play this first. I know. I don't actually want to hit him, because if I hit him, I'll get my 9 lives back, and I don't want that. Olivia. Yeesh. Alright, we're gonna take a lot. Honestly, I feel like I'm not running enough farewells in the deck. Maybe the Sunfall should be farewells. We're not a Sunfall, the temporary lockdowns. Alright. I die next turn. Brilliant. Draw a card and investigate. So, how much card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can afford to do this 2 more times. Well, 6, right? One more time, actually. So basically, if this is not it, we lose. That's not it. Alright, we lose. We were about to get it. That was there somewhere. Alright, so if our... You know, I'm starting to think that the Deduce is not a good card. I'm gonna tech in the middle. So, yeah, I'm starting to think these are not very good cards. The Deduce and the Lockdown. The Lockdown definitely is not a good card. We can give them our Lockdown. That's what makes it good. But I'd much rather have something that board wipes. So, I'm gonna get the... What is it called? The Impulse? Because that last game, if that Deduce was an Impulse, that would have been different. I would have been able to draw more cards. You know, I would look at more cards than draw. That's what's more important. And then I want to have the card that I cut from the original deck that I found, which is Cleansing Nova. And I think that would be... oh, I don't have it. That would be a good enough card. In the 5 drops. Yeah, there we go. Let's craft it. There goes my rare cards. Let's try this again, shall we? I'm already kind of saddened by it. The turn of events, but maybe we'll get this to work. Alright, we're gonna go first. We got 2 March and a Deduce. That's the only draw we have. Can we afford that? We're going first. They're Yorion. Another Yorion deck? Jesus. Do I want to play this out? Hopeless Nightmare. That's a weird Yorion deck with black. Esper Yorion? Yeah, we have the mulligan and then they get a discard on us. What is that? Enter the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card. Oh, is it just a discard deck? So, basically anti-combo. I mean, I was trying to fight all the Abzan Grease Fangs and all the Mono Red and all the Amalia decks. Didn't face that once. Lose all land type abilities. Well, I don't want that to happen, so let's just say that it didn't happen. Now what? You're gonna get your Sky Nomad in your hand? I don't even know why it's the Yorion. It looks like it's blue. Okay, it's just flickering. Oh, Doomfroder Toe. Okay. So, this will Impulse, see if we can get a counterspell. There's no more lies. All those other cards is good for our deck. Now on the bottom. What did Deduce? Alright, we put on the bottom the exact cards we wanted. Those 2 cards, right there. Puts Yorion into his hand. Not even that good. By itself, it doesn't do anything. Guess we'll just get hit by the Yorion if he wants to do that. Into the battlefield, each opponent sacrifice a creature. I can give this to him. You can have it. Now what? Gonna attack me with my Falcon? Alright, card draws. Oh. Just draw those cards in reverse. Alright, killing that won't help, and I already put 2 away, so the last one won't get to me anytime soon. Yeah. Only control decks. I feel bad. I feel bad for this deck. I feel like it's... I've been recording for almost an hour, and I could not get a single game in that is typical of what I see on Explorer. And that's just so sad. Like, the only game I saw was the Vampire deck, and we were both playing and drawing horribly. So, we're gonna go first. We got the combo. I don't know, why is March in this deck even? Maybe I should just put more wipes. More boar wipes, like target opponent sacrifice an enchantment or something. I feel like that might be warranted, honestly. Pelk Collector. I'll play the life. This will be interesting. Another Pelk Collector. Into the battlefield or dice, that creature's power is... If that creature's power is greater than Pelk Collector, put us on counter. Alright. It's not really doing much. We'll just take the damage. Bone Crusher Giants. I don't know. I mean, I just want to exile one of them, so I don't take too much. But he's taking a lot more damage than I am. That's interesting. How it's playing out. I mean, the 9 lives can last a long time against this deck, right? But I don't have anything else to play, so... I'll go a little bit lower in life first. This gives me more choice. What the heck? That's unfortunate. Those are not good cards. I already have the lands. I already have the cards. I need more lands. So now I have to have 9 lives out. Otherwise I'll die. Let's see, I'm gonna take 3. Up to 3 lives lost. Now I can... Impulse is better. Solemnity means he can't really stop me for a while. So, I'll do that. Alright, well... This puts a stop to all the counters. Now you. Leyline Binder. Well, that's why it's in the deck. Alright, we got him. This is not the combo we wanted, but the combo that we got. So, this is my idea about this deck, and I don't have enough time to play it out anymore, but I do think this is a reasonable combo deck, right? So, The idea I had about this deck is I'm going to face a lot of aggro and a lot of board presence decks, which is, your Abs and Greasefang, your Rakdos Vampire, your Abs and Amalia decks. Every single one of those decks cannot fight against this one card. The problem is we didn't face them. We fought against two strictly anti-control decks. Then that just, what the heck was that? Matchmaker, thank you very much. That's really all I got. I think this deck is fun, though. If you want to play Explorer, this will be a fun Explorer deck to play. I do think you'll get a lot more mileage out of this deck just for interesting sake. Different variety of games, different matchups, different variety of play styles, right? That's what makes this deck good. It's not the top of the top tier, but it does have its own sort of room in Explorer that does fight against all the top tier Explorer decks. Not that we face any today. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.